Welcome. In order to celebrate the anniversary of Dante Alighieri, I would love to show you one of the most beautiful and important manuscripts of the Divine Comedy by the Florentine poet Dante Alighieri. This is the Divine Comedy painted during mid-15th century, today at the London British Library, by two artists from Siena, Priamo della Quercia and Giovanni di Paolo. They painted 115 beautiful miniatures picturing the story of the Divine Comedy. Priamo della Quercia painted a section about Inferno, Hell, and Giovanni di Paolo, Purgatory and Paradise. If Priamo della Quercia was not a very relevant, talented artist, and basically he was just the brother of the genius of sculpture Jacopo della Quercia from Siena, he made the Gaia Fountain in the Campus Square in Siena. Giovanni di Paolo was extremely talented and great artist, member of Renaissance painting in Siena. In this manuscript, we can see the coat of arms of the House of Aragon, so we can know the patron who commissioned this beautiful, expensive work. He was Alfonso V, King of Aragon, Naples, and Sicily. He ruled over Aragon, Sardinia, and the south of Italy. Alfonso V was a very educated and learned man. He loved arts and literature, and he was particularly crazy for Dante poem. So he commissioned to the Sienese artist this manuscript of the Divine Comedy. So Priamo della Quercia pictured hell, and just a few examples about his works. Here we can see Dante with his tour guide, the Roman poet Virgil, in front of the gates of hell. The atmosphere and the colors look pretty dark, so we can imagine the violence and the atmosphere of the hell. And for instance, over there, Virgil and Dante are facing the judge of hell, the mythological creature Minos. Minos is sitting on a very interesting chair, because this is the chair of ancient Roman emperors. He is naked, judging sinners. Or here, this is the Inferno 13, punishment of suicide people. On left, Dante Alighieri is taking bleeding branch, because trees are the people still bleeding, and on our right, devils punishing sinners. Going to purgatory, colors look totally different, and the artist is different too, is Giovanni di Paolo. Over there, fifth of the purgatory, Dante Alighieri is meeting his ancestor Cacciaguida. Cacciaguida is the founder of the Alighieri dynasty. Cacciaguida was a crusader, and over there we can see, his life, starting from the left to the right. So Cacciaguida is leaving to the crusade, and on the right, Muslim is killing him. On the center, Cacciaguida, dressed crusader, is talking with Dante Alighieri. This episode looks pretty interesting because Cacciaguida is also telling Dante Alighieri his destiny over there. So Dante Alighieri on the left is leaving Florence in exile. So on the gate we can see the Florentine crest of arms, and on the real left we can see the Brunelleschi's dome still unfinished. On the right, Dante Alighieri in exile is writing his poem. Colors are much more brilliant, the atmosphere more serene compared with, of course, the darkness of hell. Then colors are more brilliant going to paradise. Over there, Beatrice, Dante's love, is teaching Dante astronomy, science. So she is teaching him the theory of moon spots. This is a pretty interesting painting because we can know theories about astronomy during Renaissance times, and the theory about astronomy in Dante's Divine Comedy. Paradise 11 is about Saint Francis naked, blessed by the Pope. Or Dante and Beatrice before the light. Think about materials because are very important. There is a large use of gold, and the blue pigment is a lapis lazuli, the most expensive pigment of those times. So we can have an idea about the cost, the importance, and the beauty of this gorgeous manuscript. So then, Paradise 30, Dante and Beatrice in front of the Holy Trinity on the top. So from our left, Son, the Holy Spirit with a fire on the head, and the Father. Then around the Holy Trinity, the blessed people. Flowers are also interesting because they are symbolic. White lilies, symbols of purity, and red roses, symbols of love. The rose, as a symbol of love, can be found also in Paradise 31. The Holy Trinity and angels are composing a celestial rose, symbol of celestial love. And finally, Dante and Beatrice in front of Virgin Mary. In this poem, in this passage, also Dante Alighieri writes one of the most beautiful praise devoted to Virgin Mary. So I think that this manuscript is a wonderful example and a combination of Dante's poetry and Italian Renaissance art. Thank you.